Hey everybody, it's Will. Welcome back to Cricket Chicken for another Walking Dead video. Today's video has to do with the fact that this morning it was released that even though Hollywood is on pause, we're not getting any new content, a lot of shows have shut down, movies have shut down, actors and writers alike are on strike, not producing any new content, and it seems, here it's not going to happen anytime soon. We're at a standstill still 4 months into the strike on both sides. They've not had any successful negotiations with studios or anything like that, but it was released today that AMC has been granted an interim agreement with certain studios that they can continue shooting AMC-based shows. Now here's kind of the thing in it. These shows are not within the United States, so this is why they're being granted this permission. They are only filming shows as the Walking Dead spinoffs, particularly Daryl Season 2 is now back in production, but because it's filming in France, it doesn't fall under those same guidelines and everything within US-based shows. So this is why they're being granted permission to continue filming as they were shut down right in the middle of Season 2. And this also goes for Rick and Michonne's series, The Ones Who Live. Now, they have completed filming. They have no more actual filming to do. They were in the middle of post-production, which, involves editing and just maybe a little bit of filming, not much. Now, that covers it for the Walking Dead spinoffs, but this also granted permission for Interview with the Vampire Season 2, which is filming in Prague right now. It was also shut down in the middle of production due to all the strikes and everything going on, but they have been granted temporary permission, more or less, to continue filming and get that second season shot and done with. Now, these agreements have actually been pretty controversial within SAG and AFTRA. They are saying that, this undermines the whole process that they're trying to achieve, the whole goals that they have set in mind to get better wages for their writers, for their actors, which includes residuals and everything, along with streaming and everything that goes on there. But being that they are not shot in the US, it kind of goes outside those guidelines that they would usually have to follow within the US to do any kind of promotions or anything, which they're not granted to do right now. And so they've really kind of urged members not to make negative remarks about their fellow actors and everything doing these things, because they're just trying to get back to work like everybody else, and they just happen to be working outside the US where these rules don't apply. And this is not the first of these kind of permissions or temporary measures that are being granted. There's actually several shows that are being granted this permission throughout different countries where they might be shooting their shows or the movies or what have you. So this is why it's working out this way. Now, as far as Daryl Dixon series is concerned, this is great news. We want to see the show get back to production, see Norman Reedus get back to work, because there is the great anticipation within the second season to see Carol come back. Now, how she gets there and how she comes to know where Daryl is and all of this, that's still a big mystery. A lot of people have their theories. I want to say a big one out there right now is maybe there's some connections within the Commonwealth. Maybe he was on a Commonwealth cargo ship, because within the comics, I believe, they're not that well connected, they're not that well modernized, or they don't have these kind of resources. But within the TV show, they could actually go that direction, or maybe, again, this could be a whole CRM thing. So we're really anxious to see this show getting back to production, and of course we're probably going to see leaks and everything come from the set, as I'm sure they will waste no time jumping right back into it, getting that season filmed before anything else can happen, because with the strikes going on, there's just a lot of big questions up in the air if they're ever actually going to get anything resolved, because it's been 4 months and they've gotten almost nowhere, and just the studios are at a real standstill with them, and they don't want to negotiate or pay them anything outside of what they were already making, which, contrary to what a lot of people believe, is not that much. Yes, you have your actors that are millionaires that don't really need this. It's not really affecting them whatsoever, but you got a lot of our TV actors and everything that were working for residuals and trying to get fair pay out of those residuals, and now they're just kind of going from job to job, or they were going from job to job. Yes, there's probably the question of maybe they mismanaged their money, because there was the whole thing with that one actor saying he had to sell his house, where he was a pretty frequently working actor, and that just says that he probably just mismanaged his money. But anyways, guys, I think that will do it for this video. If you like this video, please leave a comment down below, leave your likes, and as always, if you feel so inclined, please subscribe to the channel, check out my other stuff. So until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye.